Capricorn, how you doing? This is take 3. I'm having nothing but troubles getting this started tonight. But we're going to make this one work. It's going to work out this time. This deck is giving me a little bit of a whirl here because it's a new one and they changed the names on some things. So if I stutter a little bit, that's what we've got going on there. But at any rate, this is for Capricorn. And this one is going to be for Monday, April 28th through Thursday, I believe it's May 1st. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings, and then I'll get you through your weekend then, okay? We're just going to pull cards and see what they say. I was going to do it one way. We're going to do it a different way now, because that way didn't work a couple times. Okay, well, we're going to open with the Devil, which you are Capricorn, so that's not as much of a rough card as it could be for other signs maybe, okay? So we're opening with the Devil. Then I've got the 2 of Air, which would be the 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Water, so 9 of Cups. These 3 right here are your backstory or your recent past. Currently, I'm looking at the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Water, so Page of Cups. In the near future, we've got the Page of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the Chariot. Bottom of the deck for this reading is actually the 3 of Swords. Dear Jesus, Capricorn, what are you going through right now? What's happening here? The card at the center of, so the undercurrent for the entire reading is this 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords being one of heartbreak is what it is. Okay, at the center of your read, so like the center spot in tic-tac-toe, right? It works into almost every equation from many different directions, is the 8 of Water, which would be the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups speaks of walking away from something, even though you still have some emotion for it. It's just, it's no longer serving you, or you feel like there's something else out there that you need to go out and find or something. All right, we'll see how it all plays in. Okay, let's start from the top. Let's not panic yet. Let's see what's going on here. So, in the recent past, or your backstory coming in, we have the Devil, the 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. Well, the 9 of Cups would say that in the recent past, you felt as though you had stepped into your wish fulfillment or found the person or the situation you wanted to go forward with towards your wish fulfillment, okay? 2 of Swords would speak of confusion around some sort of a decision that needed to be made. I don't feel like this was your decision. This feels as though this is somebody else's decision. Possibly the person that you were trying to go towards the nine of Cups with, right? This person didn't have the intestinal fortitude that you have. They just didn't have the inner strength that you have, okay? They definitely didn't have the confidence. The Devil here makes me feel like this person was fairly insecure and uncertain of themselves, or I don't know. It looks like the wrong decision was made, is what it looks like to me. At any rate, these 3 cards, we couldn't change these if we wanted to. It's already happened, right? But it means that this has been fairly painful. And it feels very recent to me, like this is something that's just happened. That's why we have the heartbreak underneath the whole reading. Alrighty. Well, there you go. That's how we open it up, right? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we're going to go past that, right? We can't change those. They're done. So let's see where we're at currently. Currently, I have the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Okay, with the 10 of Swords, obviously, you feel as though you've been betrayed or vice versa. So either you're feeling betrayed by this person who made the wrong decision, or the reason they made the wrong decision was because they were perceiving there as being a betrayal here towards them. You know, whether it's grounded or whether it's real or not, I don't know. But they were either perceiving there being a betrayal, or they betrayed you, one of the two. This feels like somebody, because of the insecurity up here, it feels like somebody that like tried to leave you before you could leave them, because they were just sure that you were going to betray them. That sounds ridiculous, I know, but that's because you're fairly grounded and you understand the world, but this feels like somebody who doesn't. Alrighty. With the 8 of Cups, it's all about walking away, even though there's still emotion here. It's foolish to walk away, really, but they're still walking away, or that's how it looks. With the Page of Cups on the back end, I feel like this is speaking to the incredible amount of immaturity that this person is existing within. It's hard to hold that against somebody because, you know, it's not like they asked to be immature, but it looks as though that is what they are currently. They don't have what it takes to be able to be strong in this situation. All right, what do we get in the near future? I'm really too long-winded here. Where are we going? We're going with the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. So with the Page of Swords here in the near future, you're definitely on the hunt for clarity, okay? I also have a feeling with this card that they're going to keep an eye on you for some reason. They didn't want to be with you. Why they got to keep an eye on you, right? But anyways. With the Six of Wands, they're going to keep an eye on you and watch you succeed, okay? Because that's where you're headed. You're headed towards success and public recognition. And with the Chariot on the back end, you're going to get there in a hurry, you know? This was a foolish mistake by this person, really. Foolish. Okay, let's see. Behind the Three of Swords, I have the Two of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, you're headed towards your Ten of Pentacles. With or without this person, it doesn't make any difference. With the Two of Wands, this is all about you being at a crossroads where you have to make a decision. Which direction do you want to go? I'm not sure that your decision really has anything to do with this person. This feels like this is your own trying to pick a path type deal. You know, there you have it. I'm sorry. I get 3 more. I can't do the days because we don't have enough time, so we'll get 3 more real quick. I got 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. So this situation is already weighing you down, and it has been weighing you down. It's become a very heavy burden. With the 5 of Swords, there's just a lot of conflict here that you can't seem to quell. And with the 8 of Swords, this is you being up in your head, but it's not doing any good, you know. This person just wasn't ready, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. It looks like it held great potential, but it looks like they just don't have the maturity to be able to push through it. It's most unfortunate. But at any rate, that's what I have for this week, Capricorn. Sorry, I didn't mean to be Debbie Downer there, but you are very successful here in the end. It's going to come together for you. It's just this one situation, it just wasn't quite ready or something. There you go. All right, Capricorn, you have a great week anyways, no matter what the cards say. All right? See you on Wednesday. Bye.